Have you ever wondered how that delicious egusi soup starts its journey? It doesn't begin in the market or kitchen, it begins right here on the farm. Today, I will show you the entire process of transforming raw egusi fruits into those clean white melon seeds we love to cook with. It's natural, it's satisfying, and trust me, it's a process you will never forget. Let's get started. Egusi is ready for harvest when the fruits start turning yellow and begin to crack on their own. That's nature's way of saying, I am ripe. To harvest the egusi, use your hands or a small knife to gently cut off any stubborn ones still holding to the vine. Then gather them in a place where you can later use wheelbarrow or a basket to pack everything. But be gentle, especially if the fruit is already cracked. Okay? Once harvested, the next thing to do is to gather all the fruits together, getting ready for the next step of egusi processing. And next is breaking or cutting our egusi into two. Here is a trick that saves time. Instead of waiting a full week for the fruit to ferment naturally, cut them one by one, okay? Yes, cutting the fruit open before fermentation actually helps them ferment faster, in just 2 or 3 days. Why? Because air gets inside and the pulp softens much quicker. After cutting up the whole fruit, the next thing to do is to ferment them, okay? We let the fruit sit for about 3 to 7 days. This helps the pulp soften and make the seeds easier to remove. Don't skip this part. If you open them too early, the seeds won't separate easily and it really gets messy. So after fermentation, the next thing to do is to extract the seed from the pulp, okay? To achieve this, gently use your hands to scoop out the seed from the pulp, okay? It is very slimy, fresh, and full of potential. Make sure you remove any bits of pulp or flesh stuck to the seeds. They will interfere with the next steps if not done well. You can also use a spoon to achieve this if you feel your hand will be too messy. Now it's time to wash, and trust me, this step is very important. Egusi seeds comes out slimy after fermentation, so you will need to wash them at least 2 or 3 times to remove all that sticky pulp. It is easier to wash the melon seed in a flowing river, but if you don't have access to river, wash it at home. After the first wash, the seed may still look sticky or foamy. That's totally normal. Just keep washing until the water runs mostly clear. You will know it's clean when the seeds are no longer slippery. And since you can't wash everything at once, especially when you are working with large quantities, just wash them in batches. After washing, the next step is to sun dry the melon. It usually takes between 3 to 5 days depending on the weather. We spread the seeds out in a single layer, not too thick. Turn the seeds every few hours for even drying. You want them to feel hard and rattle when shaking, okay? Once dried, it's time to remove the shells. This is where patience comes in. There are different ways and methods to remove the shells of the egusi. You can use your hands as you can see me doing in the video, or you can also pound it gently in a mortar, not too hard. You can also pour it in a clean cloth, tie the edge of the cloth tightly and hit it severally on the floor. This will help to peel out the skin more quickly than any other method, okay? This traditional method helps separate the shell from the real deal, the precious melon seed, okay? You can store your peeled egusi in an airtight container or in a cool dry place. That way, it stays fresh for months, okay? And that's it. From the farm to your favorite soup pot, all done by hand with love and tradition. Wasn't that satisfying to watch? If you learned something new today, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to Esecancook for more traditional food journeys. Until next weekend, I'll be coming again with another beautiful and interesting videos. From me to you, I say God bless you and bye.